Okay, so the newest chapter in the manga of One Punch Man 208 is now out. So let's go over it and let's discuss this insane chapter. Okay, so last chapter was very interesting when we saw Void and Blast going at it again, and we saw Void actually be able to, absorb some of Blast's power. So now going into this chapter, we have the continuation of this fight. So we have the first panel here where you see the devastation of the actual dimensional slash. And this is where, they talk about the village was just an experimental ground for creating monsters like this, which obviously looks like it's referring to Empty Void. Now, we get into the next one, and this is where we see Blast, who is, doing the battle stuff. Is he completely healed? No, actually. And then we see Void come out of nowhere and deliver a kick, sending Blast away. Just look at how beautifully drawn this is. This is just fantastic. I love the way that the action is actually drawn in the One Punch manga. I think it's one of the best when it comes to the fighting, the way that it's done. So, another beautiful one. Then we get to this. This may be my favorite panel in all of One Punch Man. The design here. And we have Empty Void, just as you guessed. Look at that. Look at that. That is just so beautiful, man. The drawing, the art, the design, everything about that. Just, oh my god, I need it. I need a toy. I need a figure of Empty Void in this particular one. Like, he just looks incredible. Really does. So, obviously, he looks like he's gotten younger, maybe, or he's powered up somehow. But look at that. Just, oh. And then we get to the next one, and this is where we see Blast. They're like, what's going on? Blast then explains how he, took Garo's power here. I had a feeling something was off ever since I absorbed that avatar's power. So he's talking to them about Garo and how he absorbed it. It seems like he was a failed creation. So Void does not think very highly of Garo. Then we get to the next panel where it says, granted power by God while secretly holding a dark nature that defies it. Man, Void is going in on Garo right now. Obviously, Garo is my favorite One Punch Man character. I love it, but Void's getting up there, man. But he does not expect anything from Garo. He's looking down on him right now, but he does have Garo's power. We saw that already. Then we get into the next one. We see the devastation of the dimensional slash there. On top of that, and then we have, however, as a result, your power of darkness that counters God no longer works on me. So this is Void explaining to Blast that his actual abilities and power does not work on him anymore. I've also remembered my rage towards you. That God's will made me forget. So obviously God's will made him forget about this rage from Blast, because we do know that they fought 15 years ago. So there's been something with him, but he is now reinvigorated with that rage towards Blast. Then we get to the next one, and just look at how cool this panel looks. Look at the fight. We have Blast getting ready, throwing the glasses off. He means business, going in, and we have him and Void going at it. Like, just spectacular drawing right there. I wish I could draw like this. Then we get to the next one. We see the swirling wind blade. We obviously see Blast using his abilities to try and, go through the different dimensions to hit Empty Void here. And again, just stunningly drawn. So then we get to the next one where Blast is saying, don't underestimate me just because you've dealt with my dimensional cannon and gravity knuckles. So obviously look at this panel, man. Just Blast going at it. Just going on the front foot towards Void. Just giving him everything he's got. Get to the next one. We still have Blast destroying Void right now. And look at this, man. Just the panel after panel after panel just looking gorgeous. The art style is fantastic. I just imagine how good this is going to look animated. Oh my god, it's going to look so incredible. Then we get to the next one here. And it's if he escapes into a different dimension, Blast won't be able to track him anymore. So he can't give him that chance. So he is immediately heating up and continuing this assault on Void, not giving him any time to breathe in order to stop him from escaping into that dimension that he has. It's really heating up, and I know a lot of people. Some people did drop One Punch Man after the Garo saga. This stuff is looking really, really good. I'm really excited to see where they're going here. Then we get to the next one where we actually see Empty Void slicing off Blast Hand, slicing it clean off there, and they're all like, "What?" And now this is where Empty Void says, "You can't teleport without putting your fists together, can you?" So he's now nullified Blast. One of his attributes of going in, teleporting in that, is now nullified because he can't actually put his fists together. And this is, look at this panel, man. This is just Empty Void just looks incredible in here. Your desperate tactic of using a boring magic trick to target my blind spot is disappointing. S-class rank 1 hero. So basically, Void talking down to Blast saying, "You're trying to go for my blind spot again? Well, I've worked that out. And, you know, this is very disappointing because I thought you were better than this." And then Void continues on and says, "You can't dodge the dimensional slash anymore. Watch as cities around the world, along with their citizens, get shredded while you just stand there doing nothing." That is badass, man, by Void. Void is basically just saying to him, "Man, there's nothing you can do now. You're going to have to watch me just destroy everyone." And, I mean, Blast is obviously not taking that. But, you know, he's talking about how if, you know, they're not the same when they fought 15 years ago. You know, if they did, he would have cut Blast's head off immediately. But Void ain't taking any of this, because then you see in the final shot, in the final panel, Void just slashing up Blast right there. Absolutely mental. But, whoo, this chapter was freaking awesome. This was really awesome. This battle between Blast and Empty Void is heating up. That final bit was just epic. Empty Void's design looks incredible. The style, the art style is fantastic. I'm really excited to see where we're going to go. And, dude, imagine this animated. This is going to be so freaking sick when it's animated. So I'm excited to see where we're going to go now moving forward with all this stuff that has happened. I want to know where we're going to go next. So I'm super, super interested. I think this is just heating up. And, dude, Empty Void is becoming a really, really good villain in the One Punch Man universe. And I'm very intrigued to see where we're going to move with him and how his fight with Saitama is going to go. That's going to be absolutely brilliant. But let me know what you guys thought of the new chapter. Did you guys enjoy this one? Smash down the comment section below. Smash that like button for me. Click subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, stay safe and peace out.